Yes.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Grab near the marker. It's Morris. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
Yeah, how about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morris. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Hoosiers can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Steamrolls his way ahead. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Hoosiers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Touchdown, Indiana! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense has its first opportunity of the day. Offense in a split backfield. The inside handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means
time to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
He's in open space downfield. Big running play. Gets it out to the 20 before he steps out of bounds. To call what Indiana did last year a renaissance is an insult to all renaissances everywhere. It was complete resurrection. The losing program that got 11 wins and went to the playoffs.
Coach Signetti has just galvanized this entire program. And all of a sudden, after only 1 year, the expectations are different. Could it ever happen, David? Could this team get back to the playoff again?
It was one of the biggest stories in college football. Everybody kept talking about, does Indiana deserve to be there? And now another year further down the road, going to the transfer portal again, not having the new coach with a connection to JMU. This Indiana team can still be fun to watch and still prove a lot of people wrong.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
I love the patience by the quarterback on this drive, too. He's not getting greedy. He's not forcing the ball somewhere where it doesn't need to go. He's just taking what the defense gives him, and this offense, therefore, is matriculating down the field.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Henby. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Oh, he dropped it! And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Using his legs, it's Bennett. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bullock. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Moss. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
He's not good.
Jesus.
There, stopped short on 4th down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense.
There he goes. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Looking for room. It's Bennett. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Williams will pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So good luck stopping him.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. It's caught downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. It'll be 3rd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Williams looking for a man. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Hoosiers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Got blown out in the 1st half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious. infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Wallace. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to throw it. He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Can't get him to the ground. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Fires to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Shows him the stiff arm. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Finds his man down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Bringing the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll line up for a second down play. On the run, it's Bennett. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Williams will pass. Makes the grab. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Bullock. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll keep it on the sneak. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Let's go. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open spaces. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with...
Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held him so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality, and they pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Hoosiers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Beebe. There he goes. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout in this offense, just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Power football with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running.
It's a seam wide open. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Hoosiers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a move. Got enough space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Williams will pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It has been said that the obstacle is the